The police just shot a pregnant black woman.
If we so black, then we should all go to the protest tomorrow.
Oh, I can't.
What you mean you can't?
Sort of already got plans.
Who the fuck cares about Star Wars? We're at war fighting black lives here on Earth. I ain't got time to be worried about wars in the stars and shit. You need to make a choice between an imaginary war or real life warfare.
Can you get me an extra ticket?
Damn, Craig!
I am Chasia Johnson, and this is my behind the scenes. A costume designer is the one who makes your film come alive. Because without us, there's really no look of the film. You can have set design, you can have camera, you can have a director, but if you don't have an actor in wardrobe, you don't have a film. It's wardrobe. Everybody want to look good. You know, your actors, they want to look good. And it's really essential to them to bring out that character. A lot of people are visual. Me, I can close my eyes and see everything, but I'm visual. That's what I do. But an actor, they have to see it, physically see it in front of them. I will go out, spend my own money. Either I'm going to rent. I have a good connection at Warner Brothers, so I can go and say, look, Joe, I need an actor to see this. And I'll go and pull it. And I'll go, this is how I see this character. I can have a director come into my meeting for the first time, and I've gotten the script almost 8 weeks prior. I'll have my mannequins behind me with his major characters. So he's like, oh my God, visual. My typical day starts at 10 a.m., which is great. We're in studio lots, pulling clothes, tons of clothes. Prior to that, I am sitting down with an illustrator and I am getting my looks together. I am meeting with producers. How long is my typical job? 16 hours a day. I like to say we have store hours, which opens at 10. We work till 10. And then we work again to see what we bought all day, to see what's gonna work what we bought yesterday. How did I get into costume designing? I actually started off as a stylist with the dream of becoming a costume designer. I sold everything I had here in Los Angeles, and I moved to New York where I knew people that were in the industry. And I worked at a store called Charvari. Charvari is like a Barney. So every stylist that, worked in New York, that worked with every major artist in the 90s would come to that store. So I wasn't shy. I would tell them, this is why I moved to New York. This is what I want to do. But no one gave me a chance until a friend said to me, I have a male group that I want you to style. And the group happened to be a group called Day to Day. So I worked them, I did them. And then I started doing all of your major music artists from that entry into styling. It was Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Salt and Pepper, Redman, a lot of rappers, Mos Def, a lot of rappers. And then a friend said, we're doing a film. And I said, yay! So I did the film. It's called 30 Years to Life. And haven't looked back. You can pick up a book at Barnes & Noble, costume design, and learn what you need to know. The basic things of learning to be a costume designer is fabrics. What fabrics not to use, what cuts, what silhouettes work on women as opposed to men or as opposed to children, body shapes. You learn, I think my biggest teacher was working on music videos. I never went to school for costume design. I actually went to school for video photography, fashion photography. So I was up on fashion photography already. So I had my training there, but to say I went to school to be a costume designer, no. I learned from working in it. I believe that you're only as good as the last film. So if I'm good on 30 Years to Life, then I'm gonna get state property. If I'm good on state property, then I'm gonna get Nora's hair salon. And it keeps going and going because your producers are gonna say, I'm gonna work with that girl again. Clothes, free clothes, girl, free. No, I do. I like going to the fashion shows. I love the clothes. I love being around the clothes. I love knowing what's hot, what's not. I love meeting the actors. I love seeing the monitor and seeing your looks on a monitor, and it's being shot. And then next thing you know, you're at a movie and you can see it all. That is the reward. That's why I do it. It's my passion. It's so easy. Sometimes I get a check for this. This is easy for me, but it is dedication. I mean, it hasn't always been easy. I had a lot of sacrifices. I saw friends buying Mercedes, BMWs, condos, houses. You know, I had to sacrifice a lot in order to get to this point. I struggled. I was living less than my nieces, and I'm older than them, you know, but I wanted this. I wanted this dream. So I educated myself, I buckled in, and now I rode it. I rode it until that door opened up. Minorities, wow, that's hard, because that still affects me mentally. I went in for an interview. I got a call that said everyone loved me. I get a call back telling me that I'm not the right fit. What? Everybody loved me. My ideas, everybody loved me. What do you mean? I'm not the right fit. So I had to really think about it, because I didn't know. I mean, I try not to live my life based on skin color. So for them to tell me it's not a right fit, what does that mean? I'm a designer. I design clothes. I can go to Compton, I can go to Beverly Hills, I can go to Hicksville, USA, and I can go mid-America. I'm a designer. So what does that mean? That meant I was a black woman dressing white actors. That hurt. That hurt. How would I encourage a new costume designer? Work hard, knowledge, prove yourself, know what you're saying is what you believe. I am Chasia Johnson, and I am a costume designer.